All right, I'm going to make my final predictions on the King of the Table 5 matches because it's happening tomorrow. I want to start off with Schoolboy and Khalid because that's kind of the most controversial match that everyone's been talking about. Can Khalid, this guy who's not even training, beat Schoolboy, who's absolute mutant, internet prodigy, known for arm wrestling on the streets and destroying people? And he's an unassuming guy, but in reality, this guy's super tall, super huge, even though the Schoolboy name, he should be called School Bus, as some people say, because this guy's built like a fucking house, if you see how this guy, and he looks insanely jacked coming into Dubai. I saw how he looked in his final training video. He's looking massive, so honestly, I got him over Khalid for sure. I think it'll probably be a 6-0. I think he's just too skilled, too experienced, and if Khalid hasn't trained, the genetics alone won't carry him. So I got Schoolboy on that one. And so let's say Schoolboy beats Khalid, then Khalid is going to go against Ryan Bowen because he challenged 2 people for 2 matches, Schoolboy and Ryan Bowen. So I think he's going to be 2 gassed from losing to Schoolboy. I think Ryan Bowen beats him. Honestly, I think he puts him in a hook, avoids his hand. I think Ryan Bowen shoots in a hook and kind of avoids Khalid's big-ass hand. I think Ryan Bowen would win that too. So those 2 matches, I got Schoolboy, Ryan Bowen. Then let's go to Dadikyan versus Morozov. Dadikyan, this fucking strong-ass Armenian dude who trains with Denis Saplankov over there in Russia, and he's an absolute beast, a hook monster. He goes for the hook. He shoots in. He's got a really strong hook. He just beat Oleg Zhuk on the left in the East versus West. He looked very impressive, but Morozov, to me, looks even more impressive. So I'm going with Morozov on that. I think he's too big, too strong. He's heavier. He's got about probably 30, 40 pounds on Dadikyan. So I'm going with Morozov on that one. I don't think he'll lose. I think he'll topple. I don't think he'll be able to... I don't think he'll be sucked in by the hook of David from Armenia, so I got Morozov on that one. And then the final 2 matches, it's going to be Lachlan and Iraqi. On that one, I got Iraqi. I think his top roll is too lethal. Even though he might be weighing a little bit less than Lachlan, I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference. I mean, Iraqi trains with Levon, and he's elite, absolutely elite. So I got Iraqi versus Lachlan. I think even though Lachlan's super strong inside, I don't think he's going to be able to get into his strong point. I think Iraqi is going to just take his hand, go side pressure to the pad. So got Iraqi on that one. And then the main card is Dave Chafee versus Lachlan. I'm going Lachlan. I think his forearm is just way too long. Super strong hand, long forearm. Dave is going to be uncomfortable if Lachlan can just slow his hit down. And I don't think Chafee has enough endurance, to be honest, as well. That's what a lot of people are saying. But I think if Lachlan can get a good enough stop on Dave in round 1, then I think he's going to win. So I definitely got Lachlan on that one. So to summarize, I got Ryan Bowen to beat Khalid. I got Schoolboy to beat Khalid. I got Morozov to beat Dadikyan. I got Iraqi to beat Lachlan, and I got Vitaly Lalatin to beat Chafee. Those are my picks. I'm really looking forward to this event on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch these top arm wrestlers, see how they do, and we'll see if that ends up being right. Leave a comment for everyone watching. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think are there some of these matches where you think it could go the other way, and why do you think that is? Please leave a comment. I'm curious. Also hit that like button, subscribe. More arm wrestling videos are to come. Ooh, let's take a look at those arms before I get out of this video. Too massive.